Hey guys, back another video and with a new mask. An authentic Jason Voorhees mask from Friday the 13th Part 5. Anyway, welcome to this month's Cringe of the Month. This Cringe of the Month is of course going to be a Halloween-esque type movie, or a special I should say. This is the Cringe of the Month incarnation of the Batman from 2004, I believe, versus Dracula. Note, when this first came out, I don't know, to be honest though, I don't really know when this special came out. But I do remember, I don't know if it was a school night or not, I just remember staying up very late to watch this special, because this version of the Batman is my favorite version of the Batman. Because it's the version I grew up with, so. In this special, it starts off very classic, Joker escaping Arkham Asylum and the Batman tracking him down and risking an awesome fight scene. But also, while Joker's breaking out of prison, Penguin breaks out of Arkham. Arkham Asylum really needs to hire new guards. And in this special, it looks like after the fight that Joker dies because he falls off a bridge or a dam. And with Penguin, he's looking for this ancient treasure, I believe it is. And of course, comes across Count Dracula. Dracula hypnotizes Penguin into being his servant, and telling him he's no longer in Transylvania, but in Gotham City. Along the way, finally we get a fight between Batman and Dracula, and I always have to say, these fight scenes in this movie are freaking awesome, man. There was also this weird love angle between Bruce and some freaking chick that I didn't ever care about. Because Alfred is a lot of times, I think in not every Batman, but especially in this Batman, he's always since this is a younger Bruce Wayne than what we know from like the animated series, but even any incarnation of the Batman is a very younger Batman or a Bruce Wayne. Alfred's trying to get him to have a life as Bruce Wayne outside of it, of just the mask. So he's not only trying to protect this girl he's trying to go on a date with, but also standing her up, but he's also trying to find out the cause of countless of missing people cases that the police can't solve. Shocker. And with this fight, as expected, Dracula beats the holy hell out of Batman. And soon, in the movie, Joker meets up with Dracula. Instead of doing a team up, Dracula turns Joker into a vampire, which is this is a very interesting point in the movie for me, looking back at this. Batman reads on his computer that there's a break-in at a bank, and Alfred advises him to let the police handle it until he learns from Bruce that it's a blood bank, which then leads to the fight scene between Vampire Joker, who is almost more twisted now that he's undead, and Batman, which leads to Batman capturing Joker and bringing him to a holding cell in the Batcave, which does lead to some funny stuff from Joker. I can't remember exactly, it's been years since I've seen this, but Joker just of course cracking jokes of Bats bringing him here, while Batman is trying to find ways to defeat Count Dracula while also trying to cure vampirism. It's funny because with Joker going stir crazy, not being able to consume any blood except for the blood bags that Bruce delivers to him. Eventually, Bruce does find the cure for vampirism, and which there is actually one more thing I want to talk about before getting into another fight scene, and that is that at a dinner party as Bruce Wayne, Bruce meets up with Dracula, disguising himself as Alucard. That is to me, that's just the very bottom of the barrel disguise Dracula can make. Just swapping his name backwards. I don't know. Even as a kid, I kind of had a problem with it. I don't know. I do know this came out when I was a very young kid, because I remember while watching this, I pretended I was a superhero and playing through the movie with him. I mean, I'm positive everyone did that as a kid with any kind of movie, just playing it in your head or watching it on TV and playing it with your, but just at your house or in your backyard, I guess. I don't know, just something I did. Oh my God, we are this. Well, this is having the news is playing. I'm not watching, just glimpsing at the TV. Yeah, America's screwed with this virus. We're all in the red zone except for one state is in the green. I don't know which one that is. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see far away. Can't see that many small detail, but yeah. Anyway, back to this. Ends with basically the entire freaking city of Gotham turned to vampires, and yeah, ends with Batman going crazy. Well, not crazy, just going in like a boss with a bunch of vampirism, vampire cure weapons. And when it finally the main thing with Dracula, why he's doing this, is he's trying to resurrect his bride, who has been turned to ash via the sun. And it sounds like a Castlevania plot, to be honest. Actually, while I got you, let me just pause this real quick. Okay, back. I wanted to get this because at the off topic from Batman vs. Dracula. As soon as I go home, because I got this at Target. As soon as I get home, I notice this. It's my newest pop figure. It's Scooby. God, Snoopy and Woodstock at the doghouse. I thought this was just very cute. It was just almost too cute not to buy. Also, at Target, just a little off-topic story. At the Funko aisle, or just a little wall, I saw a bunch of Pokemon pop figures, which was Cubone, Mewtwo, and Vulpix. The problem was, they're those big freaking humongous pop figures. I would love to get them, but I have, as you've seen from every pop video I've ever made, I have no place to put them. Anyway, back to this. Oh yeah, Dracula trying to resurrect his dead bride. But I think it was transferring her life energy, I think. Some kind of seance into the ashes. Batman, of course, stops it. And probably, like all Batman movies, one of the best fight scenes is the ending fight scene between Dracula and Batman, because they're battling all throughout this cave hideout in a freaking cemetery of Dracula, all the way up to the Batcave, through walls, everything. So much impact to where you can feel it. And it's just, it's hard to describe this because, one, I haven't seen it in a long time, and two, as a fan of this special, I was just having so much fun watching Batman deal at the Dark Knight, dealing it out with the Prince of the Night. It was just so freaking cool, man. So before I say the ending, if you can't find any of these clips of this movie on YouTube, or find the full movie on like a DVD on Amazon or anything, I cannot recommend this enough. If you love Batman, since it is around Halloween, I do recommend you watch this. It is so freaking cool. I say it's a hidden gem of Batman TV special movies. The ending of this movie comes when they're in the Batcave, and Dracula actually deduces that Batman is Bruce Wayne. He figures it out because, I don't remember, because of this solar sun radiation invention that Dracula saw in the Batcave that he had previously seen in Bruce Wayne's little dinner party. And it ends with this line, and I swear to God, this is one of the best endings to a Batman movie lines I've ever heard, as a kid, that is. It ends with a dying Dracula and son saying, "You're Bruce Wayne." Then it says, "I'm the Batman." Has the cape flowing like wings in the night, and you're dust. it just kills Dracula with this super artificial sun or something like that. It harness the power of the sun, basically, and kills Dracula off. And I don't know if they smashed his skull or if they kept it in a like little collectible kind of thing like you always see in the back where it has a bunch of the artifacts. Anyway, and of course the ending of the romance thing, the date being Alfred telling the date that he can't take time off, he's married to his job and stuff like that. Yeah, so that covers mainly main highlights is what I do, as you know I do. But also this was like an hour probably special, so it was hard to think of any like minor details I might have missed. But also another announcement I kind of want to make is that I promise to Jesus Rocco. I will try to make a lot of videos today, mainly because it is my birthday, my 21st birthday, and a bunch of videos that I've said I will be making are my little birthday present to all 122 of you, because you've stuck with me through this channel. And I'd say, what are you barking at? Just thought I'd do something nice. Yeah, a few videos coming out. And a big one coming out tonight for Luigi's Mansion. This is gonna be big, man. Anyway, that's it for Cringe of the Month. Hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Hope you also like this little pop figure. I don't know where I'm going to put this, since as you've seen I have a bunch of pop figures. I'm thinking of opening another shelf, mainly for animation. That way I have a lot more like anime kind of stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this Cringe of the Month, and hope you enjoy the next few videos that are coming out. I'm gonna move this I'm gonna hold this so Rocco doesn't attack it. Later, guys.